Hello everyone, I'm Aisha from NIT Silchar, Campus Ambassador for Spark AR X Reskill. And today we have this session that will basically inform you guys about Spark AR, the various opportunities in Spark AR, and there'll be an hackathon announcement in the end. So I would like to introduce Jyotimay Kashyap. He's the DSC lead of NIT Silchar. So,
Yeah,
yeah, hi
hello
Jyotimay.
everyone. Yeah, hello Aisha. So, it's been like we at GDS and NIT always try to introduce new technologies into our communities, and so that like we really keep up with the like technological pace that we have right now. And AR and VR always seem to be a point of attraction, and we always wanted to actually include this module in our GDSC. And I guess with this, it's really going to be a great start for our community too. So I hope like this session really enlightens everyone's mind about what AR is and like how it is actually shaping our future. Thank you.
Okay, we also have Sarthak Jain from Reskill Technologies.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session. And today we have Kshitij with us. Kshitij will be the speaker of this event. Okay, so all your doubts will be solved by our team, Reskill and Sparkia. Okay, so thank you, Aisha, for giving such a great opportunity. Thank you, GDSC, for your kind support. Okay, so now we are going to start this session. Before starting this session, I would like to tell you about the hackathon which we are conducting. Okay, so in the end of this session, you will see that there will be n number of prizes and number of swags from our side, from Reskill side, and from Sparky our side. So let's see how we can build our first AR effect, and how we can start our journey with Sparky. So over to you, Shatish. Let's start this session. So
Okay. So hello everyone, I am Kshitij here. I am an associate developer at Reskill, and today we are going to learn how to begin with SparkAR, how to create our first effect with SparkAR, and how to proceed further with SparkAR. What are the carriers available with SparkAR, and like these things. So first of all, what I will do, I will share my screen, and I think my screen is now visible to everyone. And what we will start with SparkAR, what SparkAR actually is, and then we will proceed further with other topics as well. So first of all, let us see and let us hear about SparkAR. So first of all, SparkAR. What SparkAR is? SparkAR is a AR platform. AR platform. I think many of you have heard about things like Snapchat, Instagram, and most of you have used your filters on Snapchat and Insta. So how many of you have used the filters on Snapchat and Insta? Do let us know in the comment section so that you are able to relate with what we are teaching, and we are able to have an interactive session with all of you. So these are two of the major platforms that are using the AR technologies, and they are like present everywhere, and every one of you are using it as well. So what AR is doing? AR is helping us to like AR is providing us the technology to edit the live photos. We can say that edit live photos. So this is the thing that AR is enabling us to do. And how to proceed with AI, like what are the careers available after learning AI. You can either be a software developer where you can develop some of the things, you can be a system designer, you can be a validation engineer, you can be a 3D designer, you can be a design architect of a team. So there are multiple careers associated when you work with AR and VR technologies. Even as the SparkAR is an initiative by Facebook, and Facebook has renamed itself to Meta currently because it is introducing some of the AR and VR thing known as metaverse. So now is a good time to start with AR and learn many of the things related to the SparkAR as well. Okay, now let us see further like uh, what is the trend of AR, like trend of AR. So we let open like some of the websites where we will be looking after augmented reality trends happening in the market, that are the current augmented reality trend. And like we can see from the numbers, like at the end of 2020 there were 598 million active devices, and which was projected to increase to 1.73 billion by 2024. So there is a huge leap in the number of active AR devices as well. And we can expect a huge increase in future as well. So what are the applications? So this was about the numbers. What about the what is about the applications? So one of the best applications is the smart glasses, which I see Facebook has developed. Similarly, Snapchat and Microsoft and Apple are also developing their smart glasses, because they help us to see the world in a completely different AR perspective. These are smart AR glasses, and even the metaverse and other things will also be accessible through some of the smart glasses or some of the VR technologies available. Further, we can see the Avatars movie. Most of you have watched it. So this movie was also based out of the AR technologies that was integrated. And even the TV series like The Green Planet from BBC is going to be in the AR, and it is coming in 2022. So this is a 5G AR experience, and it is about the planet Earth and the forest. So you can watch that as well. Even in the education, and even in the planning of something like parks and other buildings, the AR technology is trending. So AR is not a field that is only related to technology or something. AR is a field that is associated with everything and everywhere around the world. Even marketing is also happening in AR. And you can see like lidar, which is a technology developed by Apple, is also using the AR technologies. So these are the multiple technologies that AR is using, and these are some of the major applications of AR. So what we need to do now, what we will do, we will start with Spark AR. We will see what Spark AR is. We will start with Spark AR, and we will see like what we will do. We will start with Spark AR, as we have learned most about AR. So I am going to go to Google, and I am writing Spark AR download. So what Spark AR provides us? Spark AR provides us a Spark AR Studio, and this studio is available for Windows and Mac OS devices. Windows 10 or above is supported, and for Mac OS 12.4 above is supported. So you can download the studio from the website. I am sharing the link with you in the chat section, so you can download it, and you can proceed further with developing the AR effects. The link is in the comment section and also visible on your screen. So if you want to proceed alongside me, you can download the Spark AR Studio and continue the effect creation process. After downloading the Spark AR Studio, what we will do, we will open the Spark AR Studio, and let me open Studio and let us see how it looks and feels. Till the Spark AR Studio opens, I am writing some of the shortcuts that are associated with Spark AR. So this is how the Spark AR Studio looks when we open a new Spark AR Studio project. And what we need to do, we need to create a basic filter. So let us create a basic filter and then modify it. Okay, let us wait for a minute. Okay, now let us start further with our session. What we need to do, we need to start from a very blank project, because we are looking at the basics of the Spark AR Studio. So what we will do, I will start from a blank project. I will start from a very blank project. I will click on creation of a blank project. It will open in some time, and till then let wait for it to open. Right. So the new blank project has opened up, and this is how the Spark looks when you open for the first time. Here, the central area is the working area, and where my mouse is currently hovering, and we will be working in the central area to create our effect. I will press Control and Alt key, and I will drag top to bottom so that it zooms in. So zoom and zoom out. What I will do, I will use Control plus Alt key to resize. I am also mentioning the shortcut in the chat section, so it is easy for you to catch it, and you can also do it alongside me. Further, you can use the Control key for rotation like this. You can use Control key. I have also mentioned the Control key for rotation in the comment section. And the last is the Alt key, and Alt key is used for adjusting like it from right, left, or bottom can anywhere. You can resize it, you can readjust it. So this is what you can do to make it fit in your screen, but it is easy for all of us to place the object and figures as it is more zoomed in. So Alt is for adjustment. So these are the three major shortcuts that are associated with the Spark AI Studio. And further, what we are going to do, I will click the Add Object button here. And so this is the basic. Now, what we want to do, we want to add an image over here on the right corner. So I will click the Add Object button, and I will go to Plane, and I will insert it. So now you can see that the pin is inserted on the top of the face, and it is present in the center of the window. But I do not want it to be in the center of the window. So what I will do, when the plane is selected and it is appearing blue in color, these three coordinates with arrows on the side are appearing, and I can reposition it anywhere. So I can click on the coordinate and drop it anywhere in that direction. Further, I want to resize it. And resize, what I will do, I will in the center there is a menu, and that menu where my mouse is currently pointing to the first option, that is adjusting position. I will go to the third option, and third option is for resizing. And when we select the third option, you notice that this was the position, and it has arrows associated. But when you go to the resizing, it has some of the squares associated. So I'm going to use this resize the image, and now you can see that the image is the face somewhat resized, and now I need to reposition it. So I will reposition it on the top right corner once again. Okay, so what we have done till now, we have added a simple plane, but we do not want a simple plane. What we want here is an image instead of a plane. So what we will do, I will select the plane once again. I will go to the right panel. This is the properties panel, and here all the properties of the plane are listed. I will click the material section once again, and the material 0 is associated with it. A new material has appeared, and the material is present in the asset section, and you can see the material 0 is here. Okay, so when the material 0 has appeared in the asset section, what we do, okay, voice is like, what we will do, we will go to the properties section once again, and in the properties section there is an option of texture, and in the texture there is an option to choose the file. So I will click
I think
choose file
Kshitij,
button.
hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Section there is an option of texture, and in the texture there is an option to choose the file. So I will click choose file button. Now you can select a logo, and you
Am I audible,
can
Kshitij?
submit.
Kshitij, your voice
You
is
are
lagging.
audible.
Hello, am I audible?
Okay, at once.
Guys, Kshitij is joining in 2 minutes. Till then, you can download your Spark KR. He will be joining in 2 minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience. He will be joining in 2 minutes. Okay. If anyone have any doubt till now, though, they can ask so that we can clear the doubt first. Okay. So till the time Kshitij is joining, let me introduce with the hackathon, what our hackathon is and how we are going to conduct that. Okay, I think Kshitij is like here. Okay, so let me share my screen and tell you about more about hackathon, how we are going to conduct and what will be the hackathon is. Okay, so this is a hackathon which is conducted by GDSC, NIT Silchar, and in the collaboration with the NIT Silchar and Sparkyar. Okay, this is a Creat-A-Thon, which we have four themes: New Year, Christmas, Joker, and Open Innovation, where you can develop your AR effect, which will be taught by Shatish today. Okay, New Year related to New Year, you need to create Christmas related to Christmas, and Joker, a Joker effect which represent any funny character in your mind you want to create. Okay, Open Innovation, you are open to share your creativity and your thinking with this Open Innovation thing. Okay, we'll have $600 cash prize with this hackathon. Okay, first we'll get the $300, second we'll get the $200, and third we'll get the $100. Everyone who will submit a single effect with the unique ID will get the Spark Air backpack plus certificate from the side of Facebook. So we have some great collaboration, some great mind with this hackathon. So let's create and this hack and rock in this hack. So I hope that Kshitij is here and we can uh, share this stage with Kshitij. Kshitij, am
Yeah,
I
yeah.
audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Kshitij, you are not audible to me.
Hello. Am I audible, Sarthak? Sarthak, am I audible?
Yes, Kshitij, you are audible
Okay,
now.
okay, okay, okay. Like we have added the image, but now what we need to do, this is just a static image. The image is being placed here, and it is only placed there. It is not changing anything. It is not changing its position. It is just a static image. But what we want with our effects, we also want some of the dynamic objects as well. So what we will do, we will also insert some of the dynamic object. Now what we can see in this studio, that the head is continuously moving. So we have figured out there is a head which is a dynamic object in the video. So what we will do, we will add something in accordance with the head movement. So what we will do, I will go to the add object button here. I will click on the add object, and there is a face tracker option. Like what face tracker does, it provides, it automatically find and follow single face on your screen. Like you can see the description here, and it is also available for the sharing experience, video calling experience, and for ads. So like I can click insert, and when I click insert, what are the changes that we can see? We can see when the face tracker is selected, these three coordinates are automatically moving, and they are automatically set. We can even see in the property section that the properties are automatically set for the tracked face, and these are automatically set. We need not to adjust it according to us. Now we want to add something in the face tracker, and we want to create it as an effect. So what we will do, we will need something to be tracked. For example, what we want to do, we want to add something related to new year. So I want some of the gifts or Christmas gifts or Christmas tree in the viewport. So what I will do, I will go to the AR library. Here is the Spark AR library, like on the side of the asset panel. And let me just clear my screen so it is visible to all of you. So you can see on the right of the on the left of the asset panel there is a asset library. I will click on the asset library, and you can search for anything. For example, you want like gifts, so you can search for gifts, and there are various 3D objects associated. Like there is a stack of Christmas gifts, so that let us use this object only. And there is the option to import free. Once I import free, it will be downloaded, and once it is downloaded, done button will be shown. If you are using the Spark AR Studio for the first time, you have to log into the account, log in by your Facebook account, and then you will be able to use these things. So I am clicking done, and I will cross it. So now you can see that the stack of Christmas gifts is present in the asset section, but uh, anything that is present in the asset section cannot be used unless it is in the scene section. So what I need to do, I will like select it, and I will drag and drop it between the focal distance and the ambient light. So this is the position between the focal distance and the ambient light that we need to be like careful about. And we see the objects are appearing in front of our screen, but the object is very big. So what I will do, I will just keep the object selected. I will go to the transformation panel in the properties, which is on the right hand side, and I will scale it to like 1 represents 100% here. So I will scale it to 10% of its complete size. So I will scale it to 0.1, then further 0.1, and further 0.1. So now we can see that the objects are scaled small in size. And further, if you want it to be a bit more smaller, so what we will do, I will use some of the smaller size, because even it is big for me. So we have to keep adjusting the size and position as we want it to be. 0.05, suppose I want it to be 5%. And this is okay. Now it is okay for me, and I will drag and like drop this button using the intercepts, and these are placed here. So we have some of the objects placed, the gifts placed there. And suppose I want to add a text also that says Merry Christmas. So what we will do, I will again go to add object button. I will click the add object button, and you can see there is a 3D text associated. The 3D text, I will click insert, and when I click insert, a text is appearing in front of me. Now this is how the text appears. Suppose we want to change the text, so what I will do, I will go to the typography section, text here, and I will like rewrite the text like Merry Christmas. So now I can reposition it. Also, like now it is in the screen, but we can see it is intersecting, it is like very big. So I can resize it using the rescale option as well. So this is how I can rescale it to be somewhat smaller. And now you can see the text is somewhat smaller, and it is clear for all of us. So we can reposition it anywhere. Suppose I want the text to be on top of his head. So now I can see the text is on top of his head, but this is something, all of the things are static and nothing is dynamic. Suppose I want the text Merry Christmas to change along with the head movement. So what I will do, I will select the object associated with the 3D text. This is a 3D text. I will drag it and drop it inside the face tracker. So this is in between the face tracker and Christmas gift, and this is inside. When we drop it inside, a blue rectangle will be appearing outside the face tracker, and I will drag and drop it inside. And now you can see this is constantly moving, and we can even use the coordinates further to adjust its position. For example, I want it to be somewhat on top, or like I want it to be somewhere on the right or left, or I want to rotate it, so that we can do accordingly. Now to adjust it in the moving phase, it will be much difficult. So what we will do, I will just pause the video. There is a pause button on the left of the scene panel. I will just pause the button. I will adjust its position. Now the position seems fine to me, and then I will click the play button once again. So this is how you can even align it, and easily align it instead of the moving phase. The last thing that we need to do after creation of our effect is publish it. So to publish our effect and make it available for everyone to use, what I am going to do, I am going to the file section, and I am clicking the publish button. So after clicking the publish button, I can publish my effect as a new effect, and I can record a video, but it is optional, so it is not very much required to record a demo video for your effect. And at last I will add experience. In the add experience, I will see if I want to use it for sharing or for video calling or for ads. So I can add sharing experience. You can choose any of the experience according to you. You can even add multiple experiences. You can also add video call experience. So this is where you want your effect to be. For example, you want it to be on Instagram or Facebook, so you can choose that. And finally, when the textures are compressed, you can upload your effect. Okay, so this is how you create the basic Spark AR effects, and how you like create and publish it over the Facebook. Further, after you publish it, you will be provided with the effect ID and a effect link, and you need to share that effect ID and effect link in the form which will be provided for you in for the hackathon. So you need to share that on the hackathon portal. Further, if you face any queries, and if you want me to address something, what you can do, I am sharing my LinkedIn account, and you can connect with me on LinkedIn, where you can ask your queries, and you can connect further for any queries. Okay, Sarthak, over to you if you have some of the announcements to make. Sarthak, you're on mute.
Yes, guys, I have shared you the link of the hackathon in your chat box, as well as Team NIT, Team GDSA NIT Silchar, and your campus leader Aisha will share you all these things in your groups as well. So this is a link you can go and register for this hack and submit your AR effect and grab the goodies as well as the prize money from us. Okay, so anything else, Aisha, you want to address? Uh, thank you, Jyotima. Well,
Just a second, I think Jyotima has something to
okay.
announce.
So thank you, Jyotima, for having such a great collaboration with us, and we'll love to see the participation from your side, and we'll have this type of workshop in future as well. So thank you everyone, and we'll meet soon. Okay. uh, is there any announcement, Aisha, from your side about the design thinking workshop and all these things?
Yes, Jyotima had that, but he's not. I guess he has lost his data or something. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's here.
Just I just have a small announcement to make. We GDS United Silchar is organizing design challenge this month, and
Oh
it will
yeah, he's
be
here.
one of a kind of challenge in which you have to design a logo. Also, it won't be just designing a logo, but also making a proper documentation of all the thought process, and also we will guide you through the whole process. So I think many of our you want to actually grab that opportunity to learn how to actually be a professional in those things also apart from development. So uh, we will be happy to actually have a great participation in that. Thank you.
One last thing from my side. So all of you from NIT Silchar must have joined the AR developers Facebook group that I've made, right? So make sure you have joined that.
So let's
Okay,
end the
so
session over here only. All the respective queries will be addressed by the team in next few hours. You can ask from Aisha or Jyotima anytime. You can reach out to Shetej or me. My name is Sarthak Jain. Okay, and we'll meet soon. Thank you, everyone.